With new McValue at McDonald's, you always get more than you expect every day. So even if gas prices go up, you can buy a double cheeseburger and add a McChicken for $1. Or before game time, you can get $5 meal deals for the group. And if breakfast is about to end, get deals in the app to save before the bell. The choice is yours, and the choice with McValue is always more.
Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Must opt into rewards for app deals.
Lowlife podcast. Lowlife podcast.
What's up, Lowlives? It's your boy Rhino with another amazing episode of the Lowlife podcast. Really excited this week. We're going way up north to the Great White North to interview someone you guys have been asking for a long motherfucking time. It's probably our most requested interview of all time. I'm not joking. Every time we put it out there.
Shit.
Yeah. And I have a really tough time with your IG name, Haylerization.
Me too, man. But now it's there, so it's stuck. I don't know.
Can you say it fast?
Haylerization of the human nation. It was like a joke someone said to me once. And then I just left it there because I never took social media seriously. So it was like, whatever. Whatever.
It's one of those things. It's just, if you take social media seriously, how do you perform in real life? Like, things must fucking set you
Please
off.
Don't get me started so early. Like, I didn't know we'd get so fired up right away.
Oh, I know. It's just a dumpster fire. And if you feed trolls, man, I mean, I can only imagine what it's like, especially just as an observer. Women that are into choppers get absolutely eviscerated.
Stop right there. I am not the average woman into choppers.
Okay,
so I don't get the trolls.
Oh, you don't?
Some of these. Well, yeah, and I also don't put myself in front of the camera, so I don't get the super ridicule that some of these women get.
Yeah.
But,
True.
some of the things, the worst thing someone could say to me is, your mill's got fucking run out. And then I go, yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's true. You don't just put on a cute outfit and push your chopper out into a field and have your boyfriend take
not
pictures.
That there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is a lot of hate about that in the community. Be like, oh, your dad fucking built that for you and all that shit. So it's different because you're actually now. Are you like an Instagram celebrity or a TikToker? I think I follow you on both.
I started on TikTok for like shits and giggles. It wasn't anything serious. It was more like a video for myself to remember what I'm doing. I didn't expect anything from that. And it kind of grew. And because I have a real life foundation in motorcycles, it doesn't matter what the fuck I say or do, anything like that, because when the camera's off and I go home or I do whatever I'm doing, I still have like real life experience, right? Outside of social media. So I think that's what happened, because I was speaking real life motorcycles on social media and not just like an influencer who only knows Instagram working with motorcycles and only knows Instagram or TikTok culture with motorcycles.
Yeah. So
I attracted a lot of like-minded professionals and people in the industry quite early on, but definitely started just fucking around. I think I was riding my CB 750 then, and I was building an XS 650 at the time.
So how long have you been, I guess, on social media, growing a following? Like, how many years?
I think it would be like 4 years.
Oh, 4 years ago.
My account has been like there, but not really. Like, if you go deep on my Instagram, you'll see like me and my dogs and stuff. And I just never thought to share anything motorcycle related on here, like it wasn't like a thing.
Right.
But,
I guess I didn't have social media until I got into motorcycles, and I was talking to people, and I was like, dude, where'd you get that seat? Where'd you get that fucking? And people are like, on Chopper Swapper. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I had no fucking
isn't
clue.
that a great little spot?
Oh yeah. And then I was like, I better get an Instagram, I guess. And then all I did was just follow a bunch of chopper guys and gals, you know, just anybody, any motorcycle stuff, any motorcycle adjacent stuff. And now it's just a motorcycle machine for me. You know, I can log on and I don't have like, dude, if people start getting like dangerously political or whatever, I'm just like, unfollow. It's just a fun app to use while you're pooping, you know?
Yeah, I never even thought that like I would be able to even think of motorcycles or any niche kind of things when I downloaded TikTok or Instagram, right? It was just like for friends only. And then it like, oh, look at all this cool stuff, right? Like vicious cycles and things like that. I've been following these people for years. Yeah. So it's neat. Yeah.
It's actually funny because Chopper Swapper just started following us like 2 days ago. And I was like,
hey, that's cool.
I was like, we made it, buddy. You know, maybe they'll repost some of my shit now.
It really is. It feels really good when your peers acknowledge you, eh? You just feel like kind of like, oh, that's such a good feeling. Like not like we need outside of validation, but for a peer-to-peer kind of thing, it's a good outlet, right?
Yeah, well, you know, when you're coming up or whatever, you follow these people. To me, like famous people are on these apps. You know, they're people doing cool stuff and like they're engaged in the community. And I'm like, oh, well, that person's like I don't give a fuck about Brad Pitt, like celebrities and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, I don't fawn over actresses and shit. But dudes that are doing it and gals that are doing it, like in the chopper world, you know, there's definitely like an echelon of guys that are in people that are absolutely crushing it. And then, you know, then there's me like way down here. And you start off as like an observer and you're just like, you know, you open up your phone and you're just like, that's fucking cool. I can't wait. You know, and there was a time too, early on when you're just like, you know, you have a piece of shit bike, like it costs you $500. You're such a loser. And then you see these people with pan heads and cool shit.
I know.
But eventually you get to that, you know, eventually if you just get yourself into that, you know.
Yes, you do. If you continue onward and you don't stop, right? You will get what you want.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
I know you have a pan head. I want to get into that. But first, I want to shout out the sponsor of this show, Labatt Blue. Because this is all Canadians drink, right?
Like, you know, my favorite beer when I drink beer is Alexander Keith's.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a great one. I have to bring it up or down south if I go.
Is that a Canadian thing?
Yeah, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotian beer.
Okay.
It's very good. You'll love it.
No shit. Is it like a Pilsner?
It's not like an IPA. Yeah, it is.
Okay, good. I haven't had fucking Labatt Blue in a long fucking time. I forgot it even existed.
You're gonna shit through the eye of a needle, maybe. You're gonna paint the fucking toilet.
It's funny though because you know, you go to like Canada or Mexico and you're like ordering like Labatt Blue and Corona and shit. Those countries don't drink their own shit. They drink American stuff. No. Everybody has like a Budweiser and you're like, what the fuck?
When I go down to the States, I don't drink beer. I drink like, I don't know. There's like seltzers and stuff, White Claws. I don't know. Very basic stuff.
Yeah. I almost got a thing of Canadian, what is it? Crown Royal tonight.
Yeah.
I was looking at, all they have is like weird flavors now. It's like peach and apple and shit. Like I was like, I'm fucking with that. I want the raw shit.
Yeah, no.
So so I guess in you're from Ottawa. Did you grow up in that part of Canada? I mean, you certainly sound like
I'm from Toronto.
Okay.
And then I was born and raised in Toronto, and then, you know, I've just migrated all over a little bit. Mm-hmm. Ottawa has really great choppers, though. Really sickening choppers. You should look up Black Anvil Garage. His chopper is to die for.
No shit.
Oh my God. He fucking knocks it out of the park every time. It's disgusting. Alex.
No shit.
It's so good.
Yeah. What kind of bike is it?
He's got my favorite chopper right now. One of them.
What kind of bike is it?
Pan, is it, or shovel?
Oh,
It's a shovel.
shovel
Oh my
head.
god.
No shit.
You'll see it. It's got big pipes. You'll look. You'll see it.
I'm gonna see
Black
it.
Anvil Garage. He's probably like, Hayley, please don't.
I'm gonna be hitting you up, bro. I gotta see this.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually, being from New Hampshire, the running joke is I live in southern Canada because my city slicker friends that live in like South Central, I'm like slightly west of our capital, and they're just like, they won't even like come out to my house because I'm like in the boons, and they're like, you might as well be in fucking Canada. So actually,
no way.
yeah. So if this deal doesn't go through and we buy Canada, Henniker, New Hampshire.
I'd be so loaded if we were in the States.
Yeah.
The Canadian grind it feels so hard right now. Like I'm blue collar, like, I work 50 hours a week on paper. It's like crazy grind. And I want a Golf R really, really bad. I drive a 90 Volvo wagon, 240 wagon. Like
shit.
The Canadian grind is crazy.
So are the average Canadians about that? Are they like, let's become like, fuck it?
No, I don't know.
No,
I think it was, I think Trump said that in passing, like as a ha fuck you, not even like a fuck you, like a ha, like, and Canadians kind of ran with it. Yeah. You got one of the guys at work is like, no, he's serious about that. He's really serious. I'm like, I don't think he is. I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's going to happen.
I take some Canadians, man. Canadians are cool. They're basically like New Englanders, as far as I can tell, from all my time up in Canada.
You get a third generation Canadian, and we're pretty hardcore.
Yeah, my whole family is from my mom's side, all firstborn, Canadian, Sherwood, outside of Montreal, like that area.
Mm-hmm.
Carrots and turnips and all that shit. Farm boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada's sick. I love it. It's beautiful countryside. I've never been like up in Canada. When you look at a map of Canada, it's like the population's right on the fucking border, and then it's just then it just
right
looks
on the
white.
border.
Yeah, it just looks white up there. So I'm assuming there's penguins and shit, or just some snow. But so let's go way back. How'd you get into bikes initially?
It was never even a thought. There was no getting into it.
Oh, really?
It was like a when you decide.
Was your family into it, or your friends, or like?
Yeah, my mother's kind of notorious around Toronto, and we've got strong ties with really great people. And I've just been a little kid around big tough dudes, right?
Oh, shit.
So it's just like it was bound to happen. So as I grew up, I was just like, something's missing. I don't exactly know what. I don't have a bike, so I got to go get my license and then rip on that. But they've just been everywhere.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, many of the people that I grew up with have passed away, which sucks, but it's the nature of life, right? Mm-hmm. But though I wish they were here to see the fun that I'm doing now. But it's just like my mom had a bike license and she ripped around, but she was mostly a passenger.
Yeah.
But
so
cool.
So inspired, I guess. Yeah, being around bikes when you're there's a couple of different archetypes of people that get into choppers, right? So there's the people that were born into it, right? Their parents were just in that culture. There's the skater hardcore kids, like they tend to gravitate toward. And then there's a third weird category. It's like IT guys that don't get enough excitement. Yeah?
Are we talking like the CNC builders?
No, not that nerdy. just dudes that are just like, my fucking office job sucks and I need some excitement in my life, Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I was like,
Oh, that's cool though. And, everyone's enjoyment of motorcycles counts. Oh, yeah. Right? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even matter if, let's say one person just wants to push their bike around in their garage. If that's what the enjoyment is and they've got no background in it, whatever, fuck.
Dude, that's how you start when you start wrenching on bikes. You're just pushing that fucking thing around, looking at it like all confused, like what the fuck do I do with this thing?
Crying.
Oh yeah. and being scared, being absolutely petrified to like touch a wire, like I got $400 into this thing so far, But so what was your first bike?
First legal one is a 1982 CM 400. No, 200. Twin Star. It was a Honda Twin Star.
A 200. Okay.
200, just a little one.
Yeah.
And at that time, lots of people were telling me how they would go across country on their 2-strokes, and you don't have to worry about low CC. We ripped around to those in the 70s. We went nonstop because there's these people that kind of go like, no, get a sporty for your first bike, 883, or get a low CC bike, because insurance here is crazy. It's really difficult for especially young men to get a bike here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm an advocate for go low and then inch your way up. I'm not a get a high CC first and then try it out. I'm like a go low, nothing wrong with feeling all the gears and then taper up.
Yeah. I think if you go to do you have to do like driving school, like riding school, like a motorcycle class to get like an endorsement or anything, or can you just ride?
You can do a written. I have to remember. You have to do a written. Then you can hold it for a certain amount of like 6 months or something before you have to do so it's called M1 is your first. You have to do your M1 exit that will give you your M2.
Okay.
And then you can do your M2 exit, which is on the street.
Oh.
So you can, it's more typical that you do your exit courses because they'll give you the license there.
Oh, okay.
So you almost want to take the $500 course anyway, because it's just fast tracking.
Yeah. Yeah. The point of that was just when we have motorcycle school, like most states do. I think I took it when I was living in like Rhode Island or some shit, but they start you off on 250s. Like they're just like a bunch of 250s.
Little guys. Yeah.
Just little guys. And then you get to like, they're not scary. And a bunch of people crash on those fucking things too. But it's like,
I know, yeah.
It's like a couple steps up from a scooter. So you can't get really fucked up. If you started on like a 1200 or something, like I saw a girl fucking eat shit like in my class. Like she was really short, like, and she was like on her tippy toes on a 250 and she could not like, she couldn't hack it, and she just got scared and punched it and went all the way across the parking lot over this berm and just launched it. But she was fine, but had that been like, if that thing had some power, oh yeah, dude, everybody felt so bad.
Embarrassing too. Oh
yeah, there was like 50 people in this class and everybody's like going around the fucking things. But
they're all just driving around her.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I don't want to be in front of her. Yeah. I mean, the motorcycles don't get much smaller than a 250. So like if you can't touch the ground on a fucking, a Suzuki Savage or whatever, then
I figured that would be like a Suzuki or like those little.
Oh, I think it was a Rebel.
Dirt bikey
That's what
things.
It was. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, you're on a Rebel.
It was a 250. They had like a fleet of these 250 Rebels. Yeah.
Nice.
They had a couple of dirt bikes too, and I was
that's what I did mine on.
They put the tall dudes on those. Those things are fucking tall. Yeah, that's awesome. So in Canada, you were saying so you got it when you were 16.
I got my license,
like your motorcycle license, or was that a little bit later?
No,
okay,
that was later.
Okay.
I had a bunch of life priorities. I was in school for computer science and all this shit going on. So I didn't touch that for a long time.
Yeah. If I got a fucking motorcycle license when I was 16, I'd 100% be dead right now. No questions asked.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Even me, I'm not even like sometimes I'm aggressive, but overall not. And I've been in a couple binds that were like just dumbass drivers, right?
Have you ever
switching lanes and not seeing me?
Just like minor
I've been
shit,
in a lot of accidents.
Like bad ones, or like just
but by myself.
Oh, yeah,
by myself,
single
dumping
rider.
it.
Yeah.
Like I had my CB750 Super like stretched out, and it's up and out, and it's really long. And when I first built it, it was still white at this time, and I was on a hill, and I had to do a left in the rain at a stoplight, and I just fucking
hardcore mode. Yeah. Yeah.
I just look at you. The benefit of when you're building it yourself is if it breaks, like you just wheel it into the garage.
Yeah.
and do your best.
Yeah. Get some duct tape, some zip ties. I've zip tied some stuff back on.
JB Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, 100%. I've been lucky enough, knock on some wood, that I haven't gotten any serious accidents, but I've definitely like dumped some bikes, like trying to get it in the back of a truck, you know, like zipping it up off a ramp and shit. Like
that's the
or
worst.
pulling into my driveway probably at least a half a dozen times. You know, I live on like a dirt road.
Yeah.
Come in a little too hot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've seen so many people beat themselves up too about dumping bikes, and like I feel so bad for the people that beat themselves up about it. But what's even worse is when they talk to people about it and the other folks act like they've never done it before or something, you know, like they've never fucking dumped their bike. Okay, if you haven't dumped your fucking bike, you're not riding yet. So just like I hate that.
Dirt bike kids are pretty good about dumping their bike, you know, like because they're used to it
and blowing their engines up.
Oh yeah, they're just used to fucking shit up all the time. So they typically they ride like maniacs. They'll take a chopper like on the beach sand and shit and like fucking launch it over like tree stumps or whatever.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I wish that I was a dirt bike kid when I was a kid. You know, like when I was little. Because I didn't even get into bikes till I was probably in my mid-20s. When I got my first motorcycle. Now I'm like old, so it's like hard to learn shit, you know? Like
or you know the repercussions.
Oh yeah. 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 I'm like, this is really gonna hurt. Yeah. The older you get too, it's like, dude, I'll fucking pull it. I get up in the morning, it's like a chore, you know, I'm like creaking and shit, you know, like I put a bike down, dude, I'm not ever coming back from that, you know. That's just fucked up forever, you know, like you smash your elbow and you're just like, that's fucked now for the rest of my life.
What do you ride right now?
Right now, so
Street glide. A white Street glide.
Black Street glide. No, I sold my shovel head. I had a 78 shovel head, and then I bought a Sportster. And a 1200 Sportster. It's just in a bunch of boxes right now. So I'm going to build that up this winter. And then I also have a Softail a 99 Softail with a Springer on it. So nice. I've been riding the Softail around. But, well, I'm not riding anything around right now because it's so fucking cold and snowy. But
I know, same. Yeah.
Dude, it's going to get like -7 like tomorrow or the next day or something. It's going to get fucking cold. Yeah. So it's build season. So I know we have that. Right.
That's why we come hard from up north, because we have all season to build. Like we have got a whole 8 months up here of straight building.
Yeah.
the rest of the 4 months we're fixing it.
Yeah, I actually need the build season because I'm so bad at building bikes. Like everything's a fucking struggle, you know.
It's a struggle. It is a struggle, and everyone has its own brain. It feels like its own soul, so they all have their own.
It's what I don't
intricate
know.
Problems.
I don't know what people do like in nice areas, like. If you live in like fucking Florida, like I guess your build season all year round, but like, it's nice because nobody's expecting you to be riding right now. They're like, it's fucking snow and ice out on the road. But you are expected to get in the garage and get some shit done. But it's nice to have like, I don't know, our winter pretty much like, maybe you're riding in December if you're one of those guys that wears jorts like year round. But like, I'm not probably going to be able to ride out of my house till like April, you know?
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we don't even see May because it's rainy and shitty.
We get the occasional, like May snowstorm, you know, early May. And that sucks. But it's wicked fucking muddy, you know?
I think International Female Ride Day is in May.
Oh, is it?
And they have it in like the first weekend of May.
Yeah.
And it's like just dog shit.
Yeah.
Like just I don't even want to do it. I'm like, I don't think so. There's still salt on the roads, man. I'm really fidgety on.
Yeah, we actually we're doing a show down here and it's May 17th. We usually do it like in June. And June's pretty safe. It's like pretty nice. Mid-May's pretty nice, but it ain't fucking green yet. You know, like you might get some fucking maybe a tulip or some shit popping out, but it ain't green. It's still, everything's still dead, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what do you guys got for shows? Like what are your big shows that you travel to up in I know that there's a Roll the Bones show is
in Montreal. That's always a great show.
Yeah.
I like Roll the Bones a lot, and the people that run it are amazing.
Yeah. It's actually the same day as our show this year. So
is it shit?
You're going to have to, everybody's going to have to make a
I'm
decision.
going to pick.
Or I'm going to have to pick. I don't know. Should I go to my own show? I kind of wanted to go to the Roll the Bone show. It looks sick last year.
Yeah, it is sick. He sets it up really nice. And the Quebecois, they are very artistic and they have a way of organizing things. So it's a beautiful experience. So not just a experience, it's always a beautiful one. So I enjoyed that one. Mama Tried is a really good show too. I didn't go this year. It's not happened yet. Maybe there's still a chance. Maybe I will go. Mama Tried's, when I went there, it was so much fun.
How far is
I
Mama
hope they
Tried
invite me back one day.
Yeah.
What's that?
How far are you from Mama Tried?
12 hours.
Oh, okay. So that's a half a day. That's a haul. Okay.
Yeah, I really like Milwaukee. It was lots of fun. But I had like my gold on and someone said, "Hey, fucking put your gold away." And I'm like, "Why?" Like
you had like a gold chain on in Milwaukee?
Yeah, I had my gold jewelry on.
Yeah,
and so put the fuck away. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about it. I should know better. I've only ever lived in bad neighborhoods. But like, I was just like, okay, I put it away. And then we're walking back to the hotel and there's a fucking gunfight in the middle of the street. The cops block off the streets because so crazy.
Oh yeah. What other podcasts have you been on?
The 5 Dirty Bikers was one.
Where are they out of?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They were all very sweet.
Yeah.
They were so sweet. But that was a long time ago too.
That'd be fucking tough having 5 people on a fucking show plus guests.
Well, it becomes it was great.
Yeah.
But 5 people on a podcast is probably tough to navigate for sure. But they have a good diverse team, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. We're trying to reach out to other people that do motorcycle podcasts. And we love, if you're listening to this right now and you do, I don't know, any kind of content for motorcycles, we'd love to do a little collab, a little cross pollination. Any kind of bikes too, like we don't hate. I keep on saying my co-host here, the handsome guy, he's not on this week, but because it's his father's birthday or something. And I guess he doesn't have his fucking priorities straight. Dan.
Oh, what a jerk. Send him to war.
Fuck your dad, bada bing. No. But yeah, dude, we love to there's not a lot of content out there. And being like like if you're into choppers and stuff, like, yeah, you can go on fucking Instagram and shit. I stay away from Facebook. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a really fun place to me every time I've been over there. Unless it's on unless it's
Facebook's wild. But I'm sure, like, you know what? It might be a good place to go because you got a lot of older people there too that are like super into bikes. And I see like people just rehashing other people's photos and they do really good. So there's no reason why you couldn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like fidgeting. The bugs are under my skin.
Before we start, I just need to take a couple of hits of meth.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
That's okay. I actually booted up with some heroin right before we started, so if I start nodding off, it's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty talented editor, but
my podcast now.
That would be fun. That would be fucking hilarious. It was pretty much 2 weeks ago when I blacked out on tequila. It wasn't my finest moment, but it was no longer my podcast.
No. Well, that's all right. That means you're having a good podcast. I'm going to watch that one now.
You should. It's part 2 of the Big Truth podcast, and you'll literally see me at some point being like, what? Yeah, it's bad. Like, I was blinking, but like one eye would close and then the other one like 5 milliseconds after it. Yeah, it was bad.
That is messy.
Yeah, it was messy. But it was super fun. So I would do it. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So, all right. So are you going to, what other shows are you planning on coming down for? Like, is it easy to get into America from Canada? Like, can you just...
I haven't really done my year yet and planned. And I feel bad because I said no to so many shows last year, so many really beautiful, great shows, just because I was busy and I'm working a lot and I don't have I don't know, when you work so much that you're just tired sometimes, and I can easily give my life away to shows. So last year I said no to so many. So maybe I feel like I could have burned some bridges by saying no. Glory Days for sure, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing show, hosted by amazing people again, inclusive, diverse, beautiful. They do not have a hoity-toity, I don't know how to explain it. The art that Kurt does, one of the people that puts it on, incredible. The photography his wife does, incredible. I don't know. Yeah. I look at those things, I don't want to, I like the people around it.
Yeah.
There's Glory Days.
We're definitely going to try to get to that one. One of our boys is in it, Fish Tank Whiskey. He's got at least one bike in the show. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, that's one I've been trying to get to for a while. I think it's probably about 12 hours from 10.
He's got
hours,
it. Yeah. So as someone who's taking their bike to the show, you want to go to Glory Days.
Yeah,
you want to nag Kurt to let you into that show. He is so well thought out, so well organized. I don't have to sit there and wonder where load-in is. I have communication always with him, forever indebted to him for even letting me. And my XS650 went to that one.
Oh, no shit.
And it went to Mama Tried. That one was the showstopper. This one has only been to Roll the Bones.
No shit.
Which is great too.
So he's actually a good coordinator when it comes to shows.
Oh my God. What a godsend.
No shit.
And we'll talk to you too. He's talking to all these people and he's doing it very well. Yeah.
Last year at our show that we did, I got drunk and I lost $500 that we owed the band.
The strippers there, the midget strippers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, we couldn't book any. Maybe this year though, when we do our next one. How about the party at the Pen in Ohio? That's not
Hey, that looks like a good show.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to get out to that one too. That's a Shawshank. I kind of just want to go to Shawshank.
I would like to hear how it goes.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be looking at your feed to see all the cool stuff. It's nice to see.
Did you see the Shawshank Redemption?
No.
The movie?
But I know of it. Yes.
You should watch it.
I don't want to cry if it's a cry movie. I'm a crier for movies. I get all I get invested in the movie, so I avoid them.
Yeah. Oh, you're not.
There might be something deeply wrong with me, but I just don't want to be upset.
Yeah. I don't cry at the movies. But Shawshank, I think is on everybody's list. Any list you go to of movies, it's number one.
Is it about Jews?
No, it's about the prison. It has
it's not about the Jews and the Holocaust?
No, that's Schindler's List.
Maybe you should cut that out. You might get blackballed for saying that. Me saying that.
No, we've already been canceled. I'm uncancelable now because we just come back. We're like the clap.
So it's not that one's Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Shawshank Redemption it's a prison movie. It has Tim Robbins and Morgan fucking Freeman in it.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah.
He was in 7, right?
Yeah, dude, I love that movie.
I know.
That's a real tearjerker too.
I can handle 7.
Yeah, 7's, dude, that stands up too.
I want to talk movies like Pink Flamingos.
Do
you know that movie?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, Pecker, Crybaby. You know Crybaby.
Yeah, Johnny Depp. Yeah.
120 Days of Saddam, Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, what? Hold on, jog my memory. 120 Days of Saddam. That one's fucked up, isn't it?
The Serbian film.
Yeah, dude, that one's wicked fucked up. Yeah.
No, it's really bad.
That's really fucked up. I forgot all about that.
Serbian film too. I thought I was gonna be I thought the FBI was gonna knock on my door, and I'm Canadian. I thought they were gonna come and take me away. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Holy shit. I haven't
Toxic
heard that
Avenger.
Toxic Avenger's fun as fuck. Yeah.
Brain Dead, Dead Alive.
Love that movie. Hilarious.
An Abundance of Mother Love. That one I can quote all the time. So now you're getting an idea of the movies that I watch.
Abundance of Mother Love?
An Abundance of Mother Love. You know when the preacher comes down and he starts to fight the guys in Kung Fu? I kick ass for the Lord.
Yeah, it's been so long. I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to rewatch that one. Yeah.
Was that a Canadian? No, that guy's from New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah. That one's from New Zealand.
Yeah, I love fucking. I don't know. I like horror movies. Is my thing.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all those.
Alien's my favorite movie.
Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alien, the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it stands the test of time. You could watch it today, and I think it came out in like what 79 or 80 or some shit.
78.
Yeah,
I got an original Alien poster at a thrift store for $11.
That's fucking
or like
awesome.
$14.
No
Framed
shit.
and everything. Yeah.
No shit. That's fucking
I also
amazing.
had like really like life like saving surgery on myself, and now I've got like the scar that goes from here to here, like from here to here, and it looks like a chest burster came out of me.
No shit. Yeah.
So now all my bathing suits have like.
Would you have like open heart surgery or some shit?
Well, I think open heart surgery would have been probably better.
Jesus. That's a gnarly scar right there. Yeah. A chest.
Yeah, right there. I had a massive tumor on my pancreas.
No shit.
About to die.
Holy
I was so
shit.
skinny though. It was great. But I had a huge tumor and I couldn't even feel it until one day I couldn't even bend down to do up my shoe.
I look great though.
It did. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Dude, I need some
Looked
fucking, I
awesome.
need some pancreatic cancer. That's my New Year's resolution this year.
I hope not. Oof. Like I'm lucky. Like lots of people aren't as lucky as me. I always say like, haha, sorry for your luck, bud.
That's a
Still
bad
alive.
one. The pancreas. Yeah. That's a bad one.
Oh yeah. So they end up taking like half of my pancreas. So I'm kind of like an advocate for pancreatic cancer awareness as best as I can.
What does a pancreas do? Processes
It's your
blood or something?
insulin responder.
Oh, insulin. Okay.
Kinda, yeah. It tells your body like if you're insulin resistant and shit. And since the surgery, like, oh my God, it's craziness. But it just tells your body when to produce insulin, when to not.
Where the fuck is the
But I didn't
pancreas? It's
become-
in your chest?
Yeah, it's like right here.
Oh no
Here.
shit, yeah.
This is my left. Just hanging out, but I don't have that. I only have half of it now.
No shit.
But it's cool. I want to figure out like what to do for alien chest burster tattoo. That's not like super lame.
Cheese it. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I was gonna say I don't have an aliens. I have a species poster. Actually, you can't even see it in here. Oh wait. It's an iPhone. Yeah.
I think I can set my phone to do that.
Yeah, it's called like Spotlight or some shit. It's fucking
Oh, that's cool.
really helpful when I'm moving
Wow.
around. But yeah, I'm a motorcycle podcast. All I have is like horror posters behind me and Wu-Tang shit.
Guess that matters.
Actually, I do have motorcycle shit, but it's like on that wall that I'm always looking at.
Yeah.
So yeah, what is your? I think I saw you were working on a XS right now, but like, what's your winter build? Like, what are you working on right now?
Oh, I bought a Sporty. I got to go pick it up in Toronto. That's just for fun. I want to build like a 2-second Sporty chopper and, just to shoot the shit. If someone wants to come over and, ride a chopper, they can just hop on the Sporty and it'll be no problem. I won't do like a hand shift on it or anything. Just something really simple.
Yep.
Raffle it off for fucking 15 grand. Like do that maybe. Who knows? Just kidding.
That'd be nice.
Just joking.
It's funny that you say that because I sold my Sportster. I had a 03 1200 and I sold it for like $5,000 or $6,000 or something. And now it's worth like 12 grand on Facebook Marketplace.
Crazy.
Yeah. And if I raffled it off, holy shit, I could make 20 grand on that fucking thing. I've never done a raffle.
Like, what were you thinking? Don't you know anything? You're supposed to raffle it.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone hates raffles. I think it's great. I'm not going to yuck someone's yum. But still, you still have a chance to win.
Yeah.
You put $25 or whatever the fuck they want. Sometimes if you want like $100 for a raffle ticket, that's asking a bit much.
Yeah.
For me, American money wise. But if you, it's still $25. You got a shot. I don't think it's that terrible.
It keeps these guys afloat. Like these guys that are doing it, like a lot of the dudes that do raffles constantly, their whole business is like they work on old motorcycles. They go out and they pick up the panheads, they pick up the knuckles, they pick up the fucking Jenny shovels, and they rebuild them and then they raffle them off. Or they're just out there wheeling and dealing. but they have shops and shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Average Joe's, like if I put a raffle out there, it would not sell out. I don't have enough followers for that shit, you know?
Well, it gets, you'd hashtag Chopper Swapper and then
Yeah.
it goes out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I've never tried. That'd be nice to make some
There you
money.
go. What are you
Have
talking
you ever done
about?
a raffle?
No,
Yeah.
I don't have the brain capacity to manage the funds coming in.
Yeah, you'd have to like write people's names down and shit. And
I do giveaways once in a while for shirts. I haven't done one in a long time because I haven't really made a shirt in a while. But like, no, I don't have the brain capacity to manage that.
Oh yeah, what's the name of the company that you have that does the shirt stuff? Because they're hilarious.
Oh, Sweeties.
Sweeties, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, your shirts are the
It's
best.
Sweeties.
I love.
It's
those
named
shirts.
after my old dog because I used to call her Sweetie.
Yeah,
So Sweeties and MFG.
yeah, they're the
And
best.
we do some stuff locally here, but none that we'll talk about online. But we do lots of custom stuff for people
no
if they
shit.
need it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. What was the one? I love the juxtaposition of the tough chopper shit, and then like there'll be like puppy dogs on it. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's you don't have to be tough.
Oh, if you wear that shit, you're fucking tough. If you wear
Yeah,
that
some of
shit,
the toughest guys I don't know are wearing my puppy dog shovel head shirt.
No shit. Do you
Or panhead.
Do you
I think
design
it's,
that
I don't
yourself?
even know.
Is it all you?
Huh?
Do you design all the shirts yourself?
Yeah. Like I've been doing that shit for a long time, and it doesn't show, but I've been doing it forever. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of something I found like, oh, like I'm just doodling here and having lots of fun. So I might as well just make something. Maybe I could do. I'm like super fidgety. I don't know why. Maybe I can do like a shirt or something.
Yeah.
And then it started off as like bootlegs, like shirts that I could get in big shit for.
Yeah.
So they only stay up for a month before, because by that time, if I get a cease and desist, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
What are you going to do? There's no shirt there. It's gone.
Yeah. Those. Yeah. There's definitely like, especially when you put like celebrities and shit. Like if you put like some Disney shit on your shirt, they'll come after you, dude.
I'm cooked.
Oh yeah.
Or like Bart Simpson. I have a Bart Simpson shirt I never let out.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want that heat. Not that I'm big enough that it would even happen, but
You never, dude. Fucking Disney will go after anybody, dude. I heard they went after like a fucking hot dog stand because they had like a Mickey Mouse looking character. It wasn't even Mickey Mouse. It was like a Mickey Mouse looking
like the
character.
fucking ice cream,
Yeah.
like the popsicle.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck it. Go after everybody, you know? So what's up? Like you have the Sportster build, you said. And
yeah,
now,
but I'm not doing that just yet. I haven't picked it up yet.
What's like you're in maintenance mode now? You're just keeping things going, it looks like.
Well, after riding the Panhead
Mm-hmm.
last year, like to work and back and shit, there was things that I wanted to fix. And so I've been doing that, and it's a cool bike. It's right behind me. And I did a lot to it, but I want to do other things
I'm
too.
so stupid. I was just trying to look over your shoulder like we're in real life.
Like, that's over here.
I was like,
you can kind of see it.
no shit. Well, so what's the story with the pan? Where'd you pick that thing up?
I don't want to ruin your camera angle.
It's all right.
This is from a friend in Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. I was looking for a pan for a while here in Canada. So again, I can't speak for any fucking Americans or their experience, or not experience, but yeah, their experience. I cannot speak for them or you or anyone. I can only tell you my experience. So I'm going to preface that. It was like some kind of fucking weird gatekeepy, like weird shit. I was finding myself in people's fucking basements with fucking fake vins and like fucking crazy fucking shit going on. I was fucking lucky enough to have an old friend from my mother's past bring me into his shop and teach me how to read all the VINs properly, how to spot a fake VIN, a real VIN, how to spot a cop VIN, how to spot acid testing. That's fucking cool.
What's acid
When
testing?
you can see the acid test on a fucking bike, that's really cool. So the background there, do you know what acid testing is?
No.
Maybe they didn't do it there. So back in the day, chopper guys would ride around or whatever, and all these custom bikes, they would like bikes would get stolen constantly and broken down. I'm sure that happened there. And the way the cops would try to see if the stamp has been restamped or the VIN has been restamped is they would, because you'd put like Bondo or some shit, I don't know, and then stamp it. They would acid test it. So they'd put some acid on that VIN, it would burn it through, and then you'd see the old VIN. Or you would see that it was like scratched off or something. So you can still see those bikes to this day.
No shit.
You can still see like this particular person was stopped by the cops so many times, and still never stopped them, that he had like marks, like the acid ate away at his cases so bad.
Holy shit.
So lucky for me that I got like this special treatment, you know?
That's fucking awesome.
And when you speak to, I just find when you speak to also real enthusiasts, they don't try to stop you so much as bring you in, right? The doers like doers.
Mm-hmm.
The not doers hate doers. So the people that don't do shit are the ones that are going to try to stop you. So I met a lot of not doers, like fucking couch warmers, right? And they had pans upon pans, but they fucking gate kept. Well, you know, it's a lot of money, Hayley, and you know, it's this and that. Every excuse, like, okay, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you about it. I'm not going to have to prove myself. Who gives a fuck? I'm sitting on fucking stacks of cash.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't need a full bike. I just need preferably, I just want an engine, cases, everything. Ownership would be nice too, but I don't even fucking need the ownership. And, you know, whatever else. I like to have the transmission. That's nice. My friend in Ottawa really, really hooked me up. He had one of two engines there, and he picked one, and then this was a remainder, so I got to swipe that one. And I can't thank him enough because it was really tough just trying to get one around here. Like, it was crazy. Even though you'd walk in a place that they'd had fucking 12 panheads, they just didn't want to let me have one.
No shit.
Right?
I was going to ask you,
they were great, but they also, like, these are older biker dudes, and they're going to die with it all. And they don't have kids. And like they're just like still in the gimme kind of.
They're like,
you know, like,
bury me with all my things because they're mine.
Yeah. And it's okay, right? Like,
so as
keep it
as the ambassador to Canada, how hard is it to find like American bikes? Because like I'm imagining there is plenty of trade, but a lot of that the Harley stuff is American and Canadians, right? There's tons of metric stuff up there, right? Like.
Yeah.
But like panheads, shovelheads and stuff, are they more rare? Are they more sparse up there? Or like
I think they are for sure.
Yeah.
Like if I went down to even New York, I'd get some at the fraction of the price that they are here, but you'd have to go through the heartache of crossing the border with it and what that entails. So, but that's still not even that hard if you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of people that collect these things here. And so they don't like letting it go. But you build your circle. It's important to have a local presence, right? Like if you're just some Joe Blow that wants something, it's going to be a lot harder than if you were, or if you had the huge amounts of money and you want to overpay, you can have anything. Like it's all there. Right? You want to pay $50,000 for a panhead? Sure. You can have one the next day.
That'd be nice.
Right, but it helps when you're in the community, right?
Yeah, well,
I can't preface that to people more.
Yeah.
Like Instagram is not it. You need to be out there. Even if you start out fucking, this is like a major thing that people ask me, like, what do you do? Like, you know what? I fucking was riding to A&W bike nights, man, and fucking hanging out with the fucking everybody because I loved bikes so much. And then you meet everyone there, they get to know you, and then you find out that, oh, this guy also has a booth at the swap meet. Then you go to your swap meet and then he's there. And then he's got friends. And then they got friends. And then you're going to all the swap meets and you see these people. I don't know. It's been 7 years of seeing the same faces. I mean, you can't go wrong. They learn to trust you. You don't have a bad name. And
that's a great point. And actually, like last week, we talked about it quite a bit. Just being a participant in the culture, you know, like, because one thing everybody hates is a poser or a tourist, right? Like someone that just comes in, they're just like, I don't know if we were even on air when we first started talking about it, but people are just like influencers, you know, like their dad makes them a bike and then they just push out in the field, take a bunch of pictures. It's like, well, you're not part of the culture, you know? And if you don't go to swap
but some of them make the rules. Some of them make the fucking rules. Yeah. Some of those people can really make dreams happen. And some of those people can really take those dreams away from people.
But if you're a dirty ass biker dude or chick, like go to the fucking swap meets and meet the old guys that have the cool shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
well, if you really like it, you'll do that naturally.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's the authenticity. It's like, you're just going to be there, you know? And we were talking too about just like how it goes round and round. And it's like choppers were really in vogue or whatever a few years ago, and now it's dropping off. And when you go to these shows and swap meets and stuff, it's just like, it's cooler people, you know? It's like, it kind of stripped like all the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And the prices are coming down too, you know? Like now I'm on Facebook Marketplace, and are you a Facebook Marketplace person or a Craigslist person?
When I'm at the gym in between reps, I'm on fucking, in between sets, I'm on Facebook Marketplace.
Just taping it right to the bar. Yeah, dude. Marketplace is just, oh my God. It's beautiful though, because you can get like sick ass deals, and that always feels good. It's like a swap meet online. I'm glad to have it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
What do you guys got in Ottawa for swap meets? Do you guys have any local stuff? Like, do you guys have like,
I don't know so much in Ottawa what's going on. I know there's a couple things for where I am.
Ontario. They're both O's. Where is Ottawa? Is that
Ottawa's like fucking 6 hours away from me, 4 hours away from me.
Ontario,
but they got some good swap meets. I don't go to the Ottawa ones. They're lucky that I don't.
I went to the United States school systems. Okay, so you're gonna have to give me a break here.
Okay, it's all one place.
Canada is just one humongous state above me. I don't know what.
There you go. There's the Peterborough swap meet, which is a great swap meet. It's a hidden gem. There's tons. And for a while when I was working in a motorcycle shop, I couldn't go to this one in Paris, Ontario. And when I left that shop, I was able to go to it, and it was everything I could have dreamed of. And all my friends were already there, and it was really cool. So there's tons of stuff going on. There's tons of British bike lovers here too. So your Norton Triumph BSA groups, they're all in their glory.
Yeah. Have you ever had a Triumph? Have you fucked with those?
I have a 1969 Triumph.
Oh, no shit.
Chopper. Yeah, but it scares me a little. It's a little bit intimidating. It's like, I got to do all Whitworth and shit.
Yeah. Do you have any of those tools?
Like the British, I find British chopper people, which they're very rare. Like they're rare. There was some motorcycle gangs here in Ontario in the 70s and 60s that only ran Triumphs.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, I'm assuming that's where this one's from. But they're on their own other level. The BSA Norton Triumph people, they are like, they'll be the first to tell you you're riding a tractor when you show up on your pan. And then they'll be the second to tell you how you're doing everything wrong. And then the third to fucking overprice you for fucking any part.
Yeah.
But they're usually super intelligent.
Yeah. I just picked up a Triumph not too long ago. I don't know if I'm going to fuck with it or just flip it yet. I think it's a 73 or something. It's a chopper.
I don't know. If you, like, what's keeping me with this one is, like, I know the past owner passed away, and I have this like weird conflict in my heart that's like, I can't go to anyone. It's got to go to someone good. And everyone tries to buy it off me because it's like got motor Triumph. Like, it's like, Yeah, Motor Triumph Cycle or something, like fake Harley logos on it with the eagle,
Oh no shit.
but all Triumph airbrushed, really crazy on all over it.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I just can't. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I wish I could keep them all. It sucks though because you have to kind of move them around. You can't keep them all because bikes are expensive. So you
can't insure them all.
Yeah.
You can keep them all, but you just can't insure them all.
So I'm in New Hampshire. You don't need insurance.
No way.
Oh way, yeah.
Wow. Do you need a motorcycle tech license, or we call them tickets here, to open a motorcycle shop? Do they need to have training?
Oh, I don't know. I know. I know
See?
some
probably
people that
means
own
no.
shops, and I don't think they follow the
See,
law.
that's another thing here. Like, you can't open a shop here if you don't have your red seal, which is like your trade for motorcycle technician. So all our motorcycle
shit.
techs here that are legally operating, they are all trained by other people, right? And then they have to go through exams and everything. They all were apprentices at one time, and now they're journeymen.
Yeah, people in the United States, they'll build one bike and then they'll open up a shop and start selling T-shirts.
Oh, I know. I seen it.
Yeah, they're just like, I'm a shop now.
It.
Yeah, which is awesome. It's like, go after it.
Land of the free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Let word of mouth lift you up or take you down, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we have like a weird tax system where it's just like, you can pay taxes. You have to volunteer to pay taxes or just don't do it. I hope the IRS doesn't come after you. Yeah. A lot of under the table shit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, how much did you make this year? And you tell them, they don't track it. You're like, oh no,
they do that here. We have to file our taxes. Yeah. Or you can choose not to.
Yeah, I guess it's the honor system for taxes. It's just
it's crazy.
Yeah. So where do you work at a shop?
I work at a fleet shop now. I'm not in motorcycles currently, other than at home, which is kind of nice. It's a nice break. So I run a construction company's fleet. Pretty boring, right? But it's challenging as well. So I oversee a couple techs, and they work really hard. And I'm like, I don't know, a nice boss, I guess.
That's nice.
Yeah, let them do their thing.
Yeah, I'm a boss too.
Yeah, so they're doing like Kenworths.
You do.
They're doing highway tractors, they're doing back trucks and all that, which is, it's cool to see all that. It's not my area of like expertise, but managing a shop is.
No shit. I was just looking at myself. I was like slouching down, and I was like,
I'm like going like this. I'm like chicken dancing on here.
I look like that dude from like 90 Day Fiance or whatever that has no fucking neck.
Ed? Is his name Big Ed or something?
Yeah, he got a weird build, but I do have a neck. It's underneath there. You'll go. This is how it works, right? You go and you accumulate these parts or these motorcycles or whatever, and then you hold on to them, and then you flip them for less money. So it's just like,
you'll never get your time back in dollars.
I've never made a profit my entire life on anything motorcycle related. I always lose money. I'll like hold on to this thing. I'll invest like $400 into like rebuilding an S&S carburetor, and then I'll flip it at a swap meet for $100 for beer money. Yeah, fucking idiot. But yeah, I never said I was a financial fucking advisor, but they're just it's a labor of love. You're gonna sink money into it, and it's fine with me. I have so much fucking fun working on bikes, hanging out around biker dudes, and fucking the whole lifestyle is really fun. It's with this podcast, it's the best because I get to talk to people just like me who like I don't have any like a lot of other interests, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I wake up in the morning and it's just like choppers.
Oh yeah.
Are you like strictly in the chopper camp, or do you dabble in FXRs?
I know all about new
shit?
bikes too. I know about
bikes.
Japanese bikes. It's not just choppers. I worked in a Japanese speed shop for a number of years,
Shit.
I worked. That's where I had my CV750, and I was. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. They taught me so much. And then can't say it wasn't like a Japanese speed shop, but it was a racing shop for motorcycles.
That's the kind of bike that
specializing in
fast.
Japanese shit, and it was really funny.
I love those fucking. I forget what's the name of those, the crazy Japanese bikes with like the wicked high like seats.
Bozuzoku.
What is it?
Bozuzoku.
Yeah, those things are
Where they
so
go,
cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Those are so fun. I'd like to build one of those.
Yeah.
Would you?
The seat's going to cost too much money, man.
Yeah, they're
the
fucking
seat
nuts.
alone has got to be at least 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking around.
Dude, that would be fun. That would be fun to do, though. Yeah, what do they build those fucking things out of? Are they fiberglass? They're so big. Yeah. Dude, that'd be so much fun, though. Those things. I had a dream once
where a man opened the clouds, like from The Simpsons, like God. And he looked, this is my dream. And he put his head out of the clouds and he says, Hayley, you should do fiberglass. And then shut the clouds. And then I woke up and I was like, I really should.
That sounds legitimately.
I did fiberglass on the panhead, but no one notices that.
What did you do on the panhead with fiberglass?
Can I take this and show you? It's going to screw your camera up.
No.
You want to see?
We love walking around.
Can I flip it?
Yeah.
I don't know how. So, I don't see. Oh, I can see now where I can do that. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Oh, should I keep it like this?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, sick.
Okay. This paint also changes color, you know?
No way.
Maybe I should get the heat gun out.
It's heat reactive, the base is?
Fuck, it is, dude. It is so fucking fun. Everyone pisses on my bike. Just kidding. No one does. There's
That's how you keep it clean.
They piss on it just to see it change color. This is all fiberglass.
Oh,
the bone.
Shit. That's fucking wild.
Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
It's adorable.
Did you all that?
Did I get the heat gun out? Maybe I'll show you. You want to see?
Yeah, let's see it.
We have the heat gun. I don't know where it is.
Can you just breathe on it? Like,
no, it needs to be like 38
okay.
degrees or something. Maybe I can rub it like a genie lamp.
If a genie pops out of that gas cap, what are you asking it? What's your first wish?
Peace on earth.
Genie, get me a heat gun.
Yeah, Genie, get me a heat gun. Cute little kite truck, eh? Is this the stuff you edit out, or do you keep this in?
Oh, it's all staying in. Hey, what is that? What kind is that?
This is the Subi Sammy.
Subi. Oh fuck.
Subaru Sandbar.
I was so close to getting one of those. I love Subarus, and those things are so
this
sick.
thing, dude. Okay, if you're gonna get one, see that? See that? Look at that. Just fucking rip my flesh off. If you're gonna get one, this one's pretty dirty right now. It is so big. Like,
no shit.
I'm sitting in it and there's my feet. I can like stretch out a little bit. I'll do this way. Like, I've got this much headroom.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man, I want to build one of those because they're 4x4, right? Is that one a 4x4?
Yeah, but it got a Volkswagen Jetta engine in it now.
What the fuck?
That's Jake.
What up, Jake? That's fucking awesome, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, my partner in crime. That's his chopper. Actually, this one is so underrated. It's a divorced Ironhead with a ratchet chop transmission.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Isn't that just fantastic?
That is fucking awesome.
I talk about this Ironhead all the time. And that's why you'll hear me making jokes about Ironheads.
Yeah. Holy
because
shit.
I live with one. I adopted several in my lifetime.
I don't know if I've ever seen an Ironhead with a ratchet top.
You want to look at it again?
Yeah.
Let me see if I get it framed right for you.
That looks pretty fucking
It's
good.
beautiful.
That looks really cool.
Look at this. Chicago. I love Chicago pedals.
Yeah, I almost ran one on the Shovelhead. They were fucking expensive though if you buy them like new old stock.
Oh my god, I saw one online for fucking $400 fucking dollars, man, on eBay.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. How rude. Okay.
Yeah. I'm fucking insulted by that shit.
I was so fucking pissed. It was burnt. It was half burnt.
Yeah, that's they're
It was so bad. I wish I could find it. Let's try to see if it'll go. They say it stops changing color after a while. And, you know, it's been a little bit of time. Oh, it's going.
Is that pinstriping on the top? Oh, there you go.
I'll tell you a funny story I never told anyone when I'm done with this. Okay?
Holy shit, that really changed color. Was it pink?
I can't hear you very well now. It's like...
That's awesome. Holy shit.
So you can't really see. It's not going completely clear, but there is another paint job underneath this one. So there's like 2-3 paint jobs on this.
Holy shit.
But it was my first time ever dealing with this kind of pigment. So what it is a pigment that I mix into my clear. But you can my man hands.
So you painted
you painted
it one color and then you put a clear coat on top that reacts?
No, I'll tell you all about it, but you can't really see it on the camera. But there's another paint. Okay, ready? I'll tell you my story. Let me turn you around here. Okay. I've got a light so you can see me. Stupid influencers. They're ring lights. Okay. Okay, ready? I'll tell you the story. One of my favorite artists, and like everyone's favorite artist, it seems, is Frank Frazetta, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's like the boss to me. I know a lot about his history. And I don't know I know that I like the Death Dealer. Sure, everyone likes Death Dealer, right? So Death Dealer is one of his paintings. Do you want to look it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you were looking it up. So the Death Dealer is one of his paintings where there's like a fucking guy and he's on his horse and behind it is this beautiful ambient kind of scene. It's just crazy. It's really cool. It's maybe one of his most popular things.
Oh,
so
okay.
I am.
Let me bring it up. I'm gonna. Let me show the screen here. Hold on a second.
It is weird. It didn't show the back of it. It stops changing color. I think it's starting to die now. Yeah, that. There's a couple other ones too. So this, okay, I'm fucking like, I want the pan engine to be the character and I want the background of that image to be my base. And I want it to change color when it gets hot to show that, but I want a black bike. And I want pinstripe on top of that because pinstripe is never done anymore. And it's such a classic art form and it's dying and so many people aren't doing it. And it's really sad. So.
That's fucking awesome. Did you do the pinstriping on that one? Or who?
No, a guy north or south of me did it. He's local. So it was really nice to have him on there. My story's not done.
Oh,
so
shit.
I have the bike all molded, fiberglass done, bondoed up. Even like on all my bikes, I do a resin window and I resin cast like. Am I not organized enough for you? So I do like, can you see it? No, maybe not. Fuck. You're going to have lots of clips. Can you see that?
Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
It's like a little scenery.
Yeah.
So up and around here, that's my son's first haircut. There's my tooth in there.
What the fuck?
There's some favorite plants and shit. There's some gems. You know, I'm like breathing. There's some gems in there.
My tooth in there.
There's a tooth. There's a real tooth.
Hold on.
there.
Is it? Did you lose a tooth?
Yeah, fuck. Of course. What do I look like? Fuck.
Oh yeah, you're Canadian. Was it during
I'm
a
not
hockey
friends
match?
with fucking anyone with all their teeth. Are you kidding? If you got all your teeth, I swear to fucking God, you're a liar. You got all your teeth?
I have all my teeth.
Oh, fuck. You're a liar then.
I'm American. We have that American healthcare system.
Yeah, Canadian healthcare system.
How'd you lose your tooth? Did it get knocked out?
Well, that Canadian cigarette holder.
Oh. That's a good one. Actually, that's in the perfect spot.
Yeah, it is.
Do you call them darts?
Yeah, hack a dart.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, I gotta finish this story. It's very hard for my mind to settle. So, okay, I have all the primer on there. I've done all the work, okay? I've done all the work on it. It's gray primer, etching primer, whatever. And so now I got to figure out a way to make a colorful base coat. Maybe I'll send you a picture of it and you can put the picture of what I did. Can we do that?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll send it to you and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole contraption had to be built so that I can rotate my bike like a fucking pork on a spit, like just fucking rotate it so that I can do this crazy fucking watercolor, because Frank Frazetta is kind of like a watercolory look.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I can't get the orange right. So I can't fucking figure out the orange. I don't know how to do it. And I'm like, how did Frank Frazetta do orange? I don't know how he did it. None of the oranges ever matched his art. And I think he made it himself. And I don't know. And I'm trying to feverishly look up, like, how did Frank Frazetta do his orange? Because it has to be a certain orange, not a neon, not a whatever. So I'm like obsessed. And then I bought these dowsing rods, witchcraft. Now we're getting into the witchcraft. So I got these dowsing rods, and I fucking am holding them at the dinner table, okay? Of all places. They say no politics, no witchcraft at the dinner table, no abortion talk. So I go, okay, cross for yes, open for no. Frank Frazetta, are you here? Whatever. And so I'm doing like, I can't make, it's like answering, it's fun. And it started off as a joke, okay? Started off as a joke because I can't get this orange and I am in my mind, I'm obsessed. So it's like funny. Okay, Frank Frazetta, I'm going to go to the Michael's store, which is equivalent to one of your craft stores or whatever. I don't know if you have Michael's.
We have Michael's.
And I'm going to pick out the paints, but can you help me when I get there? And it goes, yes. Great. Good night, Frank Frazetta. I love you. See you, bestie. And then I go there the next day. Okay. And I'm like, fuck, there's like pastels. There's like oil paints. There's acrylic paints. There's all these kind of paints everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know. There's pigments even, which would be great. And then there's this guy who's standing there and he's with his wife. He's like fucking 70 or something. He's an old guy. And they go, hey, you look like you know something because you're here in this aisle. Can you help me? Because I need to figure out how to get this orange. And I need to figure. So he turns out to be an art teacher. And he's going through all of these things with me. And he pulls out these acrylic-based paints that are going to work perfectly with all of my other paints, all the automotive paints, which I never thought, because I've had major mishaps with, I'm not a painter. So I get a lot of chemical reactions. I'm getting better now. But so this acrylic will work with all the auto paint and everything. He's handing it to me. He's telling me this, telling me that. Okay, perfect. I say, thanks, sir. What's your name? You know what his name is? Frank. Eat fucking shit. Are you fucked? Are you fucked? Wow. I was like crazy, and now I'm gonna paint over it anyways.
That's
I'm
fucking
gonna do a whole new
wild.
thing.
That's fucking wild.
Isn't-
I didn't know that about acrylic. I didn't know you could go fucking acrylic on that shit. That's fucking wild.
I'll send you a picture of the bike, what it looked
Yeah.
like with the base coat on it.
Yeah.
It's insane. And so then I never did this color changing paint before. And it's a pigment, but it's like you got to put on a million coats for it to cover all black.
Yeah.
But it would work fun. It was lots of fun. Cute little scheme.
How do you
That's my story.
That's wild. Actually, I heard his daughters are running, I think he has a museum or something. They're like,
Yeah, I
keeping
think she
it alive.
followed me. And I was like starstruck.
Oh, really?
Sarah, yeah, she followed me.
I'm trying
I
to
don't
get
know
her
if she
on the
still does, but I
podcast.
was
So
like-
fucking put in a good word.
That's so cool, eh? Like
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah. Hopefully I have a legacy that my daughter will want to. She's like, Dad, I'm taking over the podcast. After I'm dead.
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be great. She falls asleep drunk,
Oh,
kicks in
yeah.
her lap. And you're like, just like daddy.
Just like Daddy. Just blacked out on tequila. That's fucking awesome. The guy was fucking Frank. And that's wild though. So what do you how do you apply the acrylic paint? Are you shooting it through a gun? Or is it like
No,
hand
I did it
painting?
like all fucking by hand.
No shit.
It was stupid. It was so dumb. It worked out.
Yeah. What about
And,
an
and
image?
when the bike goes
you can't do an
completely
image
clear,
transfer?
no image transfers.
Yeah.
When the bike goes completely clear, but it has a little bit of a haze because the pigment. That's just experimenting.
Yeah.
You can see all the multicolors. It's like a fucking tie-dye crazy bike.
What's your shop like where you work out of? You got like
I have a shop, like a little shack shop.
a little shack shop and you keep it
Yeah.
heated enough to be able to paint during the cold Canadian winters.
Yeah, that one's always tricky. To paint is always tricky because last time I did it in a car tent. Again, not a professional painter. Don't cancel me, painters. Ugh, I don't want to fuck with that community. So, I've got I don't know. I gotta figure something out. I always do like a venting system,
Yeah.
and I have my mask on, and I'm pretty good now for my standard.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
get runs anymore. I wet sand, I clear coat, which is more than a lot of people do. And then I think I've painted every one of my bikes.
Nice. Did you start off
It shows.
Did you
It probably shows.
Did you start off rattle can?
Actually, yeah, I did.
No, yeah. You can get a pretty
The first one I did was a yellow bike, and it had like black triangles all over it.
hell yeah. You can get a
It
pretty
was kind of cool. It was like mod or something.
you
I
can
don't
get a
know.
pretty decent if you do the technique is the thing. And Dan's gonna kill me. My co-host is a painter, like a good one. And I painted my shovel head rattle can because I was like, I'm not getting into all that gun buying shit and the fucking dude. The paint's fucking expensive.
Oh, it pays
as
off. My
fuck.
setup is really old. It's
Yeah.
really old.
Yeah, I mean, it still holds up though. I mean, those like you're spraying air and paint, right? So like you don't have to go into debt doing it, but the paint itself is pretty fucking expensive.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but it is worth it for the clear coat because when you get those 2K cans, they're like $40 a pop.
Well, a lot of things that people are doing. Again, I'm not a professional. Okay, maybe I put not a professional on the screen.
I'll just have it
But,
scrolling
like-
around on the bottom for both of us.
Yeah, but they've got like silver metal flake now in a can, and I know some people that have done incredible stuff by spraying, bombing the silver metal flake and using canned candies on top of that silver metal flake, and
Yeah.
that like always blows me away. But of course, it's never going to be. Well, it looked really good.
Yeah,
It looked really good.
you can get pretty fucking good. I mean, like Roth, they sell like kits
Yeah.
with candy, flake, all that shit, and
Yeah.
it's pretty inexpensive if you're just doing like a tank. Like if you're not doing like oil tank, fenders, like all that shit. If you're just doing a tank, I would say just rattle bomb that shit. Go to Roth. I used some Roth on my shovel, and it worked fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm at I spray. I don't want to do any rattle cans anymore.
yeah,
But I rattle canned my Volvo, and that worked out.
it didn't.
It worked out.
It's just a Volvo. Would you say it was a 90?
Yeah, 9240.
That's pretty impressive. That's still kicking. How many miles does that thing have on it?
It's not that impressive. The turbo brick community, we're all ripping around. There's I also not only choppers, am a lot of Neva, Volvo 240s.
No shit. There's a shop right down the road, and this dude, all he works on is it's like it looks like an old timey shop. Like he has all the old Volvo shit on it. And all that he works on is old Volvo station wagons.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah. They're
That's
sick.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're tanks, man.
Yeah.
And they are so fun in the winter. They are just made for the winter.
Are they all-wheel drive?
Rear.
Just
Fuck
rear.
you up.
Holy
Fuck
shit.
you up. Yeah, and you fucking can shred in those things.
That's fucking wild that you're kicking around Canada in the wintertime in a rear-wheel drive Volvo.
Love it. It's so fun. My first car was a 745 Volvo, which is another wagon, but same shit. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Do you guys get a lot of snow? Like, are you just cold, or do you get tons of snow up there?
We get lots of snow, but lately, the past 5 years, it's been tapering off.
Yeah,
it's been getting warmer and warmer.
Really weak. Yeah.
Yeah. It hasn't been negative, 30 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit off the top of my hand, but it hasn't been that in a long time. And that's what I grew up in.
Yeah.
It's like negative 30 degrees, where it's like really cold.
Yeah. Once I'm wondering, like, once we buy Canada, like, are we going to go imperial system? Are you going to have to learn, like, are we going to have to learn, like, Celsius, or are you going to have to learn?
Are we going to be the old Canadians that still go by a certain language? Where's my thing? Oh, so what's negative 30? Negative 20 in Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Is what I'm used to. That'd be
Holy
funny.
Shit, that's pretty fucking cold. That is very cold.
It is cold, yeah. But it's like, it's not there. Like, this is the jacket for that weather, and I don't even need it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It makes you hardy, you know, being out in the cold.
Yeah, look at these cheeks.
Yeah.
I once touched an Arizona man's cheeks, and it was like a
baby
reptile. Again, not an Arizona man expert, but it was like a reptile. It's like you could feel the plasma between his skin and his muscle. Whereas, look at this. We're hardy people. Look at that. I'll pull branches out of the fucking bush. What do you mean? I have to do that to certain.
Yeah, that's why I want it to.
I
want so badly for it to happen, because I feel like Canadians are all just like New Englanders, and I'm a regionalist, so I think New England is the absolute best, in northern New England especially. So I would take Canadians. You guys come down. Actually, stay right where you are, but let me come up.
We do save you guys. Like, our water bombers were over there in California.
Oh, no shit.
We do have a good natural resource protection plan.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's nice. Thanks, Canada. I might even sing, I think to the intro of the show, I might play the Canadian national anthem.
Okay. I didn't know if I was smart, I'd go to the States and do what I'm doing now, because then I could probably do it full time. And then Instagram would maybe pay me.
You don't get paid,
and
for
I could
any
make
of that
a
shit?
side hustle, like just have fun with Instagram instead of just,
You don't get
money
paid.
off it.
You don't get paid for any of those fucking social media.
No, not
things?
at all. No, nothing.
Is
Not
that
fucking thing.
is that a Canadian thing, or is it like a
I
social
still get
media thing?
demonetization warnings. They fucking tell me you're demonetized for this video. And I'm like, how the fuck did that?
For what?
I don't even fucking get a paycheck.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird how much, like people, because like you can run a business off of social media, like any local shop or whatever, like local dude just single business owner, like that's their whole thing. It's free advertisement. You can go on Instagram and like run your whole business off of there. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
100%.
then just like that, they'll just be like, they'll shut you down. You swear, or one of their bots, says you did something they didn't like, you know?
Yeah, well,
And
after
you're
a
just
certain
off.
amount of don't be a hate mongering piece of shit.
Oh yeah,
But like,
yeah.
oh
What-
yeah, that's
I've been
that's what you should do.
Dude, I'm not a hate mongering piece of shit.
No,
I've been
not
canceled
you,
twice.
but the person who gets shut down.
I got shut down
Usually,
twice.
there's a reason.
Yeah, I don't know what the reason is. They'll never tell you. I got shut down on Instagram. I had a vapor honing business I was running there, and they shut
No
me
way.
down. Yeah, and they just shut me down.
Oh.
They just said, "You're canceled," and I was like, "Why?" And they no
Oh.
response.
You couldn't fight it?
No, they
Oh
had
my
like
God.
they sent like an email, and they were just like, "You violated our terms," and I was like, "What terms? Like, I'm not."
They'll get you on DMs too. So if you're saying shit in DMs, they'll get you in that too.
I don't say anything fucked up. I'm not like a hateful person. I don't do any of that stupid shit. You
That's
know,
awful.
like. And then our podcast got canceled too.
No way.
Yeah, it got taken down off Spotify. They just sent an email and they were like, "Fuck you," and. Dude, we had like 280 episodes or something up there. Took them all down.
You know what, though? Let me tell you something. If you interviewed someone with a psychopath fucking freak, they will report that, and then you'll get a whole audit.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
if
what
it's
happens.
a human
Someone like-
reporting
yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
if it's a human fucking doing that, they'll cancel you based on that.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
If it's a human.
I'll just come back with a different name. We used to be the Lowlife Chopper podcast. Now we're the Lowlife podcast. And if we get canceled again, it'll just be podcast.
Yeah. Low podcast. That sucks.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? It's just like, it is what it is.
Wait. Can you check? Do you have TikTok on your phone? Can you check if it's canceled for you right now?
I'm using my phone as the camera, but
Oh, shit.
is it today or is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the 20th.
No, it's today. They said an hour. My girlfriend was calling me drunk. She is so sad.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm happy for it. But like, yeah, you can't see.
I really like TikTok. You see some funny shit on there.
Who's your favorite on TikTok?
Oh. I like the guy, the morbid facts guy a lot with the handlebar mustache. That one's a good one. What about you? Besides yourself?
I don't really. What?
Besides yourself.
His name's Shart at the Devil.
Shart?
His Lunchbox. He's Shart at the Devil on Instagram, but Lunchbox on TikTok.
What does he do?
He's a painter.
Oh,
he's
no
a
shit.
creative mastermind.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then there's Just Thor, who is just a really cool guy who just rides his bike. And then there's a guy named Johnny, who is an these guys aren't content creators. They're just like regular dudes. And Johnny lives in Pennsylvania, and he just is an old chopper guy too. There's a Australian. There's a named Farco on there. He's good too.
Oh,
There's a whole bunch.
Farco. Yeah, I know Farco.
Do you know Farco?
Farco.
On TikTok?
He makes the shirts and stickers and shit, right?
There's that
Yeah,
Farco, and then there's this one. But I know
there's a
that
different
Farco too.
Okay.
He makes like old stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
There's
I
two
hope this is a good
Farcos.
podcast for you. It seems like we're just shooting the shit.
I just do it for myself anyways.
I'm so lonely. There is no podcast.
Yeah.
So
We're all in a
between-
simulation anyways. None of this matters. There is no God. All right. No, it's been great. I don't know. I don't know what people want to hear anyways. But people keep on tuning in, so I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. That's all. I'm just gonna do just like you, right? I mean, you're not like, what do the people want to see? You just
No, I
fucking
know.
whatever
Like,
you're doing,
I
you
don't.
just fucking do what you're doing. If they like it, they like it. If
Yeah.
they don't, they don't,
I get blackballed quite a bit. I do on personally from people and from Instagram.
No shit.
Like it catches me on like swearing and stuff.
They don't like swearing. That's such a weird thing
It's
for
like so
companies to
many
be.
swear words. It's
Like
like
you're swearing
I don't
too
know.
much?
Yeah, but I do swear a lot. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm so uncomfortable.
It's
So I
odd.
just
It's just
swear.
weird. It's weird that a company would give a fuck about swearing. It's like, what are you, my daddy?
I know. And then I started a YouTube for fun because I was told to, and it was a bet. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, did you just start a YouTube?
Yeah, kinda. I've been posting like shorts there,
Yeah.
but I gotta post a long video. But I really don't have the brain capacity for this. Like, I'm not on when I did the fiberglass on that tank, I think I had the wrong mask on. In fact, I know I did. And ever since then, life moves way slower. It's kind of nice. People just have to talk slowly to me, and I'm okay. And I don't remember a whole lot anymore. But that's from that tank.
Was it
blessing.
worth it?
It was. Because like now I'm just like this. And I'm okay with
It
it.
actually doesn't sound too bad. It's like, what kind of paint was that?
You're just kind of like, you don't miss the information you don't remember because you don't remember you ever had it.
Yeah, it's
So
just
you're okay.
Yeah, it's like getting a lobotomy. You know,
It's like therapy. You don't
You're just
remember
like,
nothing.
Oh, better. Yeah, I feel
I'm
much better.
always
about myself.
happy because I just can't remember why I'm mad.
Oh yeah, yeah. All the chemicals and shit that I use. Like I remember, like a couple months ago, I tried to get this. I had these acoustic panels all over the other room, and I was rebuilding the podcast studio, and I'm cheap, so I'm like, I'm gonna get those off this wall and put them all in here. So I got mineral spirits, and I put them in a bottle, and I was just spraying the wall. Like I'd cut them off, and then I'd spray the wall and like scrape the paint off. And then I was like, is mineral spirits bad for you? And come to find out, that's what killed Bob Ross.
No way.
Yeah, you know, he'd bang the devil out of the brush, and it would aerosolize, and he'd breathe it in, and he fucking died from mineral spirits. And I was just in no window.
Whoa.
Yeah, no windows. I'm just like spraying the shit around, so I'm not as fast as I used to
Bob
be.
Ross could never.
I know. That's so tragic. But
That is tragic.
Yeah. Fucking Bob Ross got taken out by mineral spirits. I just thought
And
it was
you
like
didn't.
water.
What the hell, eh?
It doesn't sound toxic. They need to
No,
rename
it sounds
that
like
shit.
you drink it.
Yeah. I just get a bottle of mineral spirit. I get some electrolytes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. They should call it something that sounds more poisonous. Like when I'm spraying acetone and shit, I'm like, oh, that sounds like a chemical.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And like when I take my fake nails off, it goes in acetone. Like it can't be that bad.
Yeah, it's probably, all this shit that we use is all cancerous. We're all going to die.
Oh, yeah. Now there's a war on forever chemicals that I'm watching, cheering it on. Like they're finding out like Gore-Tex, for example, it started off with the hikers. They were going into the forest and they were like leave no trace hikers. They found out like when the water hits their Gore-Tex and it lands on the ground, there's PFAs, forever chemicals, that go into the puddle where the jacket, like where it touched, and it's absorbing into our skin, our clothing.
Holy shit.
And then there's a guy that tests lead for everything. And I'm a huge vintage collector too. And he's like testing all these things for lead, and all this vintage shit has lead in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like cups and shit. Although, you know, maybe it's not toxic if you're not eating it.
No, I mean, your skin is porous. I mean, everything like goes through your skin. You're right.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Now I'm like, I don't even want to buy old clothes anymore. Like, what about this? Is there like lead in this?
Probably.
Jacket?
Or it's like stuffed with fucking asbestos. Like,
it might be. It's from 1970.
Yeah, dude.
The Vietnam,
asbestos
the
used to be in
Vietnam coat.
everything. They just be like, yeah, they put it in a coat, whatever. It's fire retardant.
Real nerds will know the name of this N2B jacket.
N2B.
Yeah, you know camouflage. Like they all have their own names.
Oh, really?
And their own series of camouflage from each country. I'm an East Germany fan. I like that camo.
Okay. East Germany. Was that the good one or the bad
Germany
one?
has wicked old camo.
Do I have to cut that?
It's cool. It's like lines going down. It's really neat.
No shit. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was looking at all on eBay, they have glass that's radioactive and it glows. You can get like, there'll be like you'll have like a butter dish or whatever. It has uranium in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like glows green.
Huge. That's a huge thing.
Yeah. And it's like,
you can take a black light into the thrift stores. You'll find tons. They're everywhere.
Oh, you can find, you can just find it in the thrift store. But I mean, that's probably bad for you too, right?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Uranium doesn't sound good for you.
This is hard.
If it's glowing green, it's probably bad for you.
Yeah, it glows like your background.
Oh, yeah. This podcast is bad for your health.
It's uranium. You're in uranium.
Is there anything that we didn't touch on that you wanted to bring up?
You know what? I don't know. I'm just chilling. I hope it's entertaining enough.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Like we can.
I never know. No, everybody loves it. Anyways, I don't know. The format just works. They love it when I giggle. I giggle a lot. I'm a big giggler.
Yeah. You know what's weird is when people get to know you that you don't know. And then they'll bring up things to you later that you forgot you did.
Yeah.
And then when you go, shit, when did I do that? They're like, episode 2, 5.68 minutes in, you fucking puked in your lap and passed out. And you go, oh.
No, you know what's funny is so we had a shift to co-host, and my co-host, he left the podcast, and we were kind of tickling it, and we're like, yeah, who's gonna be the new co-host? And motherfucking internet sleuths went back and like listened to old episodes, and they're like,
no way.
In episode like from a year ago, they were like, you said.
I love that.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucking awesome. Best
that
fans.
Is awesome.
Yeah, best fans. It's
that
like,
is
people
awesome.
like actually care.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if we really talked about bikes a whole lot.
I don't think we did.
Do they want to hear about bikes?
Do you want? Yeah, we can talk about bikes. What do you want to
talk about? I don't know
about?
what to say.
We saw some bikes. We saw we saw some bike shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Most of the time, we end up talking about pies or things that irk me. I'm like, you know what? Really
what irks you?
Oh, don't get me going.
Yeah, I know you can't get me going either because I can't shut the fuck up.
I'll tell you one thing, and I'm glad that because you're in this world, right? Because you're what are you up to? 1 billion followers on Instagram?
No, I wish.
A trillion? Did you hit 1 trillion on TikTok? But the one thing I can't stand, and the thing that fucking really boils my blood, is when people lip sync.
Yeah, what's up with that shit?
Like all it is them lip syncing.
But like it's like Family Guy.
They'll just put a video of them singing someone else's song, but they're not singing it.
That's delusional social media. You know what?
Oh my God, I fucking hate it. It's
weird. And you know what I see sometimes is I'll see some really great or like just new people starting out. I'm still considered new in my opinion, but they'll do something. They'll have a bunch of different stuff that they do, and it's really entertaining. It's lots of fun, but then they get one video that gets a lot of hits, and they just stop what they're doing, and they just do that one thing over. Like, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like this girl goes, I love eating cheese. There's nothing like it. Her one viral video. And then all of a sudden, all she's doing is the same one over and over. Like, girl, there's so much more to you.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see like the reward, hey?
Yeah, it's weird.
So it's like a perpetual downward spiral.
And you'll see someone like lip syncing the same thing, but they're like wearing different outfits or something, just over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And have like 1 million likes, and it's like, what?
It's like fuck? No, I can't say that. It's like a fucking derangement.
Yeah.
It is. It's
so
really
gross.
Strange.
So gross to me.
I'm on Schizo TikTok or Schizo Instagram. Like my feed is curated brick by brick of the most heinous, worst shit you can imagine. And included in that are lots of people that are like have like 0 followers, but they like look out the window and like, that's a cop right there. What's the one thing? The one guy says I'm being gang stalked. He's like, I'm being gang stalked. And he like records behind him people that are just like doing regular shit. And he's like, this guy's stalking me. Watch. And like, he's like talking but no likes, no shares, no comments. He's just living his life.
Yeah. The best thing about TikTok was, this is going to be like a farewell TikTok episode. I love when people give shit to cops and then film it. Like, they just be like, a cop will be like, "Hey, can you roll your window down?" And he's like, "I can hear you fine."
Yeah, like they just say like, "Hey."
Yeah. I just love that.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
That's the real reason they're getting rid of TikTok.
Yeah. The cops
Everyone
are like,
went on the other one, the Chinese one.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah, they're all good. Like, we're shutting down TikTok because it's a Chinese company, even though it's like Singapore or some shit. And then everybody's just going on the actual like communist Chinese party backed fucking Red Line or some shit, or Lemonade, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. And so 10 million people went over there. This is what my girlfriend told me. 10 million people went over there within the couple days. But now they're making the US in their own server completely. And so they won't subject the Chinese to again, not an expert, this is just hearsay. They won't show the American side to the Chinese people now. So it was like they were like this for like 2 days, and now they're going separate boxes.
Yeah. They don't want to see
Which
how
makes
sick
sense.
it is over here.
You don't want to corrupt them.
Yeah.
You don't want to insult the Chinese.
Yeah. Well, you don't want the Chinese to know how cool it is. You can say whatever you want, about a fucking gulag or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
Or you just get canceled if you say some fucked
I'm
up
learning
shit
Chinese
here.
right now. Ni hao. I'm Canadian. Snow is snia.
Oh no shit. Chinese? How do you learn?
I'm learning. I don't know.
How do you learn
Chinese.
it?
I don't know.
Can you read it?
No.
Just saying it. Okay. Because I was like,
I just say ni hao.
okay.
I love China.
You're trying.
I'm a fan. China.
This will boost us in the algorithm. Yeah. Mao, Mao had some pretty great ideas. That's gonna get me canceled. All right. Before we get any more canceled than we already got, let's shut this motherfucker down. Let's thank some of those sponsors that make this show possible. Up first, we got Steve over at Deadbeat Customs. Steve's all about grassroots motorcycle riders. Take it upon themselves to build and customize their bike. They offer parts for all Harley-Davidson models and also offer custom parts for choppers, bobbers, trackers, and cafe racers. When it comes to building custom motorcycles, they carry the best brands available. Go visit their brick and mortar store in Tewksbury, Mass, or at deadbeatcustoms.com. Remember to enter code LOWLIFE at checkout to save some money. Next, we got Lowbrow Customs. Tyler and his team not only work hard to supply motorcycle enthusiasts with cool parts from small shops all around the world for over 20 years, but they also keep innovating and creating new parts and accessories, getting them out on the road. They are the #1 source for custom and chopper parts for your motorcycle. Go visit lowbrowcustoms.com. Next, we got Stay Strong Co. John Luke has been sent down from the heavens to bless us lowlifes with the greatest hot sauce on this mortal plane. Sweet heat baby Jesus in the white pants heralds a message from God himself. Don't put this on your butthole. It's for your mouth. The shits, and the hotter than hellfire lowlife chopper sauce. Go to staystrongco.org today and grab yourself the holy trinity of hot sauces. Next, we got Oxford Code Choppers. Chris, the original bad boy bumbaclot from Oxford, Connecticut. Frame restoration and repair, handlebars and hardtails, hard parts for hard men. His hardtails are TIG welded and installed in-house. Made from USA-made steel, he is your man for the hardest shit to hit the East Coast since Hurricane Bob. Find him on Instagram at oxfordco.choppers. Hayley, this was really fun. Thank you so much for coming on. I don't know. I know we didn't talk a lot about bikes, but we talked a lot about other stuff, and we killed 2 hours, and it was really funny. And
Yeah.
if you get down into America, first of all, I'm not going to be at the Roll the Bone shows, and I don't know what else is up in Canada. But if you're coming down in America to a show, you let me know so we can link
Yeah,
up.
well, of course, I would love to, and I would love for a one particular show to invite me, but I think they won't. And so now it's kind of an inside joke that they never will. And
Which one? Born Free?
one, what?
Born Free?
They'll never invite me in a million fucking years. I've counted my losses. What the fuck? What would they want with a female chopper builder that has a panhead? Now, what would they want?
Yeah, what would they want?
What the hell would they want with that? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of opportunities. Yeah, that don't even get me started. I might have to cut this part
There's
out.
tons. And there, you know what? Hand-built show looks really good. I like how that one
that's a
looks.
good
I
one, yeah.
like a show that's inclusive, not cherry-picked,
Yeah.
not fucking force-feeding a narrative of exclusion.
Yeah.
And I like shows that are like Glory Days, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I also like being in the parking lot because some of the best bikes are in the fucking parking lot. I don't have to be in the fucking show.
Hey, well,
Like I like the parking lot, man. That's where you'll find me.
You're officially invited to my show.
To the parking lot.
No,
Okay.
In the show, center stage, invited builder, May 17th, the Reviver show.
Okay, well, send me the information.
I will. And if you don't go,
I don't think we're doing anything
May
unless
17th?
that's Roll the Bones. But my bike was
it
in
is
there
Roll
last
the
year.
Bones.
But my bike was in there last year. They'll understand. I support them endlessly.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you the deets. If you can make it, I'll put you front and center. I'll actually build
I don't want to be front. I want to be like in the parking lot.
You can have the parking lot.
I just want to be chill.
I want a nice crisp high five though when you arrive in the United
I'll
States.
spit a loogie in it. I'll hawk a loogie in it.
We'll fucking chug a dart. What did you call it? Hawk a dart?
Hack a dart.
Dart, yeah. Fucking
You gotta
hack a
hack a
dart.
dart.
While a bald eagle flies overhead. Caw-caw!
You think a bald eagle or a beaver would win?
In
I
a
heard
fight?
bald eagles are like, I heard they use a hawk sound for the sound effect of an eagle. What does that tell you?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I actually got mad respect for beavers. Because they chew trees down with their fucking face. And they build dams that you can't even destroy with dynamite.
The bigger the beaver, the better.
Yeah. I'm actually team beaver on this one.
Yeah. The furrier, the bigger, the better.
I love it. That's actually a great way to end the show.
Yeah.
Low lives. Until next week. Roll the dice. Hold on. I'm going to go full screen. Roll the dice. Get in trouble. Have fun. Never stop chopping.